for visiting my diamond painting place today. My name's Louise and this is a new channel that I've set up for my diamond painting hobby. Some of you may know me already from Colouring with Lou. I do have an adult colouring channel as well, so if you're interested in adult colouring, if you want to go pop over, have a look at that as well. But yeah, this is a brand new channel that I've set up and this is my very first video on the channel, so what better way to start than to share with you all the diamond paintings that I completed in 2022. So what I will do, I will try and put them in order of completion. Some of them I was working on together with another one, so I wasn't just doing one painting and then going on straight to another one. Some months I was working on 2 or 3 paintings at the same time, so there will be dates when I complete them. They're only like 2 or 3 days in between, but I was working on them at the same time. So what to do if you want to stick around, I can show you all my finishes for 2022. I believe there are 20 in total. They're not all big Diamond Art Club ones. There are some smaller ones and there's a couple from different companies that I've tried out that I've been really impressed with. So without further ado, we'll get started. Here we are at all the interesting stuff. Yeah, so this one was my first finish of 2022. This was a Diamond Art Club kit. The artist is Dimitra Milan and it's called Steadfast Heart, and it is a 56 by 74 centimeters, and this is a round drill, and it took me a grand total of 68 hours and 35 minutes between the 7th of November 2021 and finished on the 4th of January 2022. And just look at that. I think this one is one of my absolute favourites that I've finished so far. In all my diamond paintings that I've done. I think it's the tiger that's done this for me. It's absolutely stunning. Absolutely love it. There's so much sparkle on this kit as well. I don't know if the camera will pick that up. Yeah, all those ABs. There's lots of ABs in the white section of the tiger and on her face and in the flowers, and there's lots of ABs in these flowers at the bottom as well. Just look at that, that's glorious. But yeah, so the tiger is just absolutely amazing in this one, and like I say, this is definitely one of my ultimate favourites that I've completed from Diamond Art Club. So that was number 1 finish for 2022. Number 2 finish of 2022 was this really bright pink flamingo. This painting came from GBFKE and it was a 30 by 40, but that was the size of the canvas. Not the size of the drill area. The drill area was smaller than that. This was also a round, and it took me a total of 15 hours 28 minutes between the 26th of November 2021 and the 12th of January 2022. And as you can see with this one, I have trimmed off the canvas edges, and I've mounted it using double-sided sticky tape onto a piece of black cardstock. And with these smaller paintings, I keep them in a A3 display folder, but they're also ready to be framed. If you happen to have an A3 frame, you could just pop this in as it is on the black card, and you've got a ready-made picture. The only thing that was a bit what's the word, monotonous on this was the white background in some places, but I did enjoy putting in the pinks and the purples to make the flamingo come to life. So that was finish number 2, Flamingo from GBFKE. Finish number 3 was, I've called this one Neon Cat. And we have gone from a white background to a black background. But I think you'll agree that this makes the cat absolutely pop off the page. And this one was 30 by 30. Again, that was the canvas size. I have since trimmed it down, so the drill area was slightly smaller. I would say roughly 25 by 25 for this one. And round drills once again from the Cluo shop. And between the 7th of October 2021 and the 21st of January 2022, this took me a total of 10 hours. This took longer with the dates period because I took this one into work to work on it in my lunchtime. So I found that between the extremely busy morning and the extremely busy afternoon, a little sneaky half-hour mindfulness diamond painting in my lunchtime sort of switched my brain off and helped me get through my day. So yep, this one was finish number 3, my Neon Cat from Cluo shop. Finish number 5, we have this, sorry, finish number 4, we have this bright pink, purple, blue tiger. This one was from Fan Cells, 30 by 40 canvas size, but smaller drill area, round drills, and from the 13th of January 22 to the 23rd of January 22, it took me a total of 13 hours and 33 minutes. But again, I think you'll agree this one just pops, and it's so shiny. And it's just an amazing diamond painting. The rendering of that is just spot on for the 30 by 40. It's yeah, I don't think they could have got any better for the size of the painting. And I really, all these ones that I'm showing you, you know, I've had a ton of fun finishing them off and making them look pretty. The smaller ones mounted on card. The larger ones, unfortunately, most of them are just rolled up and put back in their box again for the time being. I need to get frames for a lot of them. But these ones on the black card go in my A3 display book. So yeah, so that's finish number 4. Finish number 5. This one I called Rainbow Cat. Again, it's a very colourful animal on a white background, which again was a bit tedious, but I had all the colours to break it up. This one was also a Fan Cells, also in round again, 30 by 40 canvas size, but again slightly smaller drill area. This one took me 11 hours 58 minutes between the 24th of January 2022 and the 15th of February 2022. And yeah, again, I had a ton of fun with this one. The only thing I wasn't keen on again was the white background, but again, that's the nature of the painting. And as you can see, another sparkly one when the light catches it. So that was number 5. On to finish number 6 now. This is I called this tree swing, and this was also from Fan Sales, 30 by 40, and in round drills. And this took me 10 hours between the 24th of January 2022 and the 15th of March 2022. And I just love this. All the sunsetty colours in the background, and then you've got the little girl having fun on the tree swing. And that's so effective. So simple, yet so effective. So, yep, so that is number 6. And now for number 7. This one I named it Snow Cabin. Not sure if that's the correct title or not, but I wasn't sure if it had a name or anything. Now, this one I purchased from Admozest. Sometimes they have mystery bags up for sale of various paintings. And this, I was lucky enough to buy a mystery bag, and this was one of the ones in the mystery bag, and I really, really love it. It's not one I would have necessarily chosen for myself if I was looking to pick a diamond painting, but obviously I loved it. A little bit out of my comfort zone. Don't usually do landscapes, but I just absolutely love all the colours in this. Again, it's a lovely sort of wintry night sky. The log cabin there, and the reflection in the water, and the deer there at the water's edge. Now this one was a 30 by 50, and I did cut the key code off to label up my storage containers, but there's 24 colours in this one. So yeah, I really enjoyed doing this one, and this took me 16 hours 4 minutes from the 20th of February 2022 to the 25th of March 2022. So there we have finish number 7 for 2022. Now for finish number 8, I did this one. Now this is my favourite TV show of all time, Supernatural. So I found this one on eBay, which I purchased, but to be honest, the rendering, I wasn't really happy with the rendering at all. I think it could have been a bit better for the size of the image, or maybe I wouldn't have liked to have got a bigger image, because all the black, a lot of that was black, and then there was an awful lot of black and navy, and yeah, but no, I wasn't over enamoured with the rendering on this one, but it does look better further away, and that's supposed to say exercise your demons, and it's just like a little blur. So I think this could have been rendered a little bit better for the size of it, but I wasn't happy with it. but this one was a 50 by 70 in rounds, and it took me 39 hours 47 minutes from the 15th of January 2022 until the 27th of March 2022. So you will notice that some of them I have been working on at the same time period. I've maybe had 2 or 3 that I was working on at the one time, and just finish them not long after each other. But yeah, this one's okay. I'm not too taken with it, but I'm glad that I did it. So this was finish number 8. So on to number 9. I haven't got anything to show for number 9, because that was a mystery kit, and I don't want to spoil the surprise for anybody that hasn't done that. So I will just try and pop a picture of the sticker from the kit in here, but it was the mystery kit number 3 from Diamond Art Club, which was the Enis Guerrero one, and that was a square one, and it was 56 centimeters by 71 centimeters, and that took me 79 hours and 39 minutes from the 23rd of January 2022 up to the 13th of April 2022. It probably would have taken me a lot longer to complete had I not contracted COVID in the March, and I was working on it through COVID whilst I was isolating. So I managed to get quite a lot done then. As I say, I won't show you the completed picture just in case anybody is watching that already has it in their stash and hasn't finished it yet. I don't want to spoil it for anybody. So that was the mystery kit number 3, Enis Guerrero, and that was my 9th finish for 2020. So my 10th finish of 2022 is this bee on, I don't know what kind of flower this is, maybe an iris or a thistle or something. And this is a 30 by 40, and it's a partial round drill, and this came from The Works, which is a UK stationery sort of craft bookstore, and it took me 5 hours 55 minutes from between the 7th of April and the 18th of April. And to be honest, again, I was quite disappointed with this one. The renderings, not that brilliant. You can make out it's a bee on a flower, but that's a part, or you can make out. And I also didn't like the fact that you could see the glue. The glue had overlapped, so this bit is sticky. So there's still sticky parts on the canvas where there's no drills. The glue has overlapped the drills. So I'm not very keen on partials at the best of times either, but I thought, you know, I would purchase it just to find out what it was like, just to give it a go. And the picture looked a lot better than that on the box, in all honesty. So again, another disappointment, but worked through it. And so that was number 10, my 10th finish of 2020. For my 11th finish, we've got another tree swing. But this one is slightly different to the previous one. The colours are a lot brighter. This is more like a rainbow background. And the girl looks a lot older in the swing and the tree's not as prominent. But again, simple but very, very effective. I really like this one. So this one came from Fan Sales. 30 by 40 canvas, but smaller drill area, again round, and it took me 12 hours 14 minutes between the 14th of April and the 11th of May 2022. And again, I've mounted it on the black card so I can show it in my display folder. But yeah, I really like the brightness and the vivid colours in this one as well. So that was finish number 11, tree swing 1, because the previous one I'd saved as tree swing 2. But yeah, so finish number 11, and now on to number 12. Finish number 12 is this a very bright one with all these coloured pencils in a row. You could either have it portrait or landscape, it doesn't really matter. And this one again is a 40 by 30 from GBFKE in round, and it took me 11 hours 33 minutes between the 15th of April and the 14th of May. And again, I just love the bright, vivid colours in this one. And what attracted me to this one, obviously, I do adult colouring, and I thought this is perfect to merge both my hobbies together, my love of colouring in, and my love of adult colouring rather, and my love of diamond painting. So I thought that's perfect to merge that together. So yeah, and I love the vividness of the colours in that one. So that was number 12. Now for finish 13, we're back to the bigger kits again. This one is La Katrina, and the artist is Amanda Manzano. This is a Diamond Art Club kit, and the size is 56 centimetres by 79 centimetres. I wasn't actually planning on doing this one when I did, but I just had a blind pick out of my stash, and out she came, and I'm really glad that she did, as I don't regret doing this for 1 second. I mean, she's absolutely stunning, absolutely amazing, and I love Mandy Manzano's artwork, especially with the dark lines for this, like the stained glass effect, but these colours are just absolutely breathtaking on this one, and all the ABs scattered about. I think we got, yeah, there was 3 ABs in this. There was like a yellow AB, and a green AB, and then the white AB. But just look at those blues and the pinks and the oranges, you know, and I love her hair, the way her hair's been rendered, and her face, and oh, it's just amazing. And her dress even, I mean, just look at that. That is absolutely stunning. That is, again, this is one of my favourites that I've done. A Diamond Art Club one. She really is stunning. Yeah, all the colours and the way they've been rendered. But she's beautiful. So this one took me, it's a Diamond Art Club kit called La Katrina. I think I said that, didn't I? By Mandy Manzano. 56 by 79 centimeters. It's round drill, and it took me 71 hours 43 minutes between the 13th of April and the 22nd of June. And yeah, she's stunning. She's one stunning Mexican diva. So yeah, she's definitely wasn't unlucky. My unlucky 13. She was a glorious one. Glorious 13. So yep, on to the next, that one, on to the next. And my 14th finish is this absolute beauty. This is another Diamond Art Club, and it's Eden by Dakota. I think it's Dateweiler. Sorry if I've butchered that. But just look at her. She's absolutely amazing. Now, unfortunately, this one is discontinued now on their website. I think La Katrina could possibly be discontinued as well, unfortunately. Maybe Steadfast Heart, I'm not sure. Again, what I will do, I will try and link any of the current paintings for you in the description, and I'll also put links to obviously Diamond Art Club and any of the other shops that I can find that are still operating. But yeah, she is absolutely amazing. Again, this is one of my favorite ones to do. Now this one is absolutely chock full of ABs. You can probably tell with the sparkle and the way the camera's picking that up. Nearly every inch of this is covered with ABs. All in the flowers, the butterflies. Sort of once I'd done the first square, I think that was the first sort of section that I'd done with this one. Sort of a little 3x2 square or something in the bottom, and the amount of ABs just in that one section, and that just sealed the deal for me. Yeah, so I absolutely adore this one. This size of this one is 65 centimeters by 65 centimeters, and it's a square drill, and this took me 91 hours and 57 minutes, and lots of confetti, mostly confetti, and quite a bit of colour blocking as well in places, but most of this was confetti work. So yeah, 91 hours 57 minutes, and I started it on the 15th of May and finished it on the 22nd of July. And yeah, she's absolutely amazing. I absolutely love this painting. I'm so glad I took the plunge and bought it when I did. Yeah, nothing much else I can say about that. Just stunning, just stunning. So on to number 15 now. Now, finish number 15 was this absolute beauty. Probably recognise the artist as being Jasmine Becket Griffith. This kit came from Carrot.art, and it's in square drills, and it is a 70 by 55. This was my first kit from Carrot Art, and I must say I was really impressed with it. The canvas it's not as soft as Diamond Art Club, but it is a good quality canvas, and you do get the scalloped edges so it doesn't fray. All the symbols were clear. The drills were okay. Lots and lots of ABs in this one again. You can probably tell, I think we even had black ABs in this one. Look a bit like fly eyes. I don't know if you can see them there. Yeah, because they sort of reflect sort of one way they look green, one way they look kind of blue. So they sort of remind me of fly eyes, but it still looked, it worked basically for this painting. But yeah, I absolutely adore this one. So this one took me, again, this took me a while to complete. It took me 89 hours and 59 minutes. Again, it was quite confetti heavy, but I think that, you know, that's what makes the picture so amazing. Is all the confetti and the shading. It just looks like one of Jasmine's original pieces, and I totally adore this. So I have since bought, I think I've bought another Jasmine one from Carrot Art that's in my stash. I've still to open that one and get stuck into that one, but I'm sure I will. And if it's as beautiful as this one, then yeah, I'll be a happy bunny. But just look at her, she's absolutely amazing. So yeah, so that was number 15. Sorry, yeah, 89 hours 59 minutes in total spent on working this one between the 30th of April and the 24th of July. And that was finish number 15. Finish number 16, this one I called Cool Cat. This comes from Fan Cells. Round drills, 30 by 30, canvas size but a smaller drill area. And I just love this. Cool Cat with his shades and his earphones around his neck. What can I say? This was another really fun one to do. This one I took on holiday with me, and I sort of did it in the downtime in the evenings. So from the 8th of August to the 14th of August, and it took me 12 hours and 17 minutes to get this one completed. And again, I've mounted it on black card just so I can put it in my A3 display book, or if I wanted to frame it, I could just pop that in an A3 frame and hang it on the wall. But I thought that was another fun one to do. So that was finish number 16. So thank you if you've stuck by with me for this long. We have got another 4 or 5 to go. So if I will just get carried on. Now this one was number 17 finish of 2022, and again it's another absolutely glorious kit from Diamond Art Club. So this is Wonder Woman 84, licensed through DC, but we can all, if we're a fan of this artist and we've been around Diamond Art Club for a while, we know who this artist is. And what I loved about this one was all the bright colours, sort of the rainbow colours, and again the rendering was amazing, and all the ABs, the placement of the ABs. I don't think I've ever had a kit with as many ABs in as all her gauntlets. I don't know if you can see on the camera, but the gauntlets are nearly all AB drills in the gauntlets, which I thought was absolutely amazing. And this one I did as a buddy diamond paint with my wonderful friend Sammy. and we had a blast doing this together, and I absolutely adore this one. So the size of this one is 51 centimetres by 76 centimetres. It is a square drill, and this one took me 75 hours and 38 minutes between the 28th of July and the 11th of September. But I had an absolute blast with this one. Like I say, I did it with a Buddy Diamond paint, with my extremely lovely friend Sammy. We had lots of fun doing it together. But no, I absolutely love this. Again, this is a favourite one, and I have since purchased the Superman one in this style and the Batman one in this style. So I've got the three of them. The Triumvirate, I think they call it, don't they? So yeah, so they'll be all together, reunited, the three of them. So that's number 17. Now my 18th finish for the year is this one from Dreamer Designs, and it is Salem by Curtis Rajkovic. This has actually been framed, so I apologise if this is glaring at you from the camera. Yeah, you can see my ring light and everything on top, so you can't get the best of this one. But again, I just love this one. This is a new to me company again, at Dreamer Designs. This is the first one that I did. I just saw Curtis's work and yeah, fell in love with it straight away. Just sort of my quirky kind of taste, if you like. So yeah, this is a Halloween one. So this is Salem. Again, lots of black, navy blues, but everything just pops. It just makes all the oranges pop. And I just love it. Absolutely love it. Again, I think there was lots of ABs in this one. There's sort of ABs in her belt, in her bag to highlight her bag, and the nails and the book and the cat's eyes, and you know, I just love this. Again, this was a new to me company when I tried it. Now I have got quite a lot of Dreamer Designs in my stash, specifically the Curtis Damsels, I think they're called. So yeah, I have got quite a lot of these in my stash, waiting to be done. So she was, give you the details for her. She was 60 by 80, and it was a round one, and it took me 67 hours and 5 minutes between the 11th of September and the 18th of October. And she's just fabulous. Okay, so we're nearly there. Thank you for sticking with me this long. This beauty, I absolutely adore. Again, this is a real favourite of mine, from one of my favourite artists, and yep, Diamond Art Club have rendered this amazingly. Again, this one. So this is number 19 of my 20 finishes for 2022, so we're nearly there. Thanks for sticking with this video, if you're still here. And this is called Back to Wonderland by the fabulous Enes Guerrero. Obviously you can tell it's based on Alice in Wonderland. She's got the rabbit ears, the saying that we're all mad here, and we've got playing cards, we've got tea, the Mad Hatter's Tea Party. She's sort of dressed up like Alice, and sort of the blue and the white ruffles. You've got the potion there. I think in the original painting it's got Drink Me on there, but it was maybe too difficult to get that rendered. Yeah, and then we've got Eat Me over this side. Painting the roses red. Yeah, so, and the chess pieces. Sorry, you can't see that. I have to move that up. There's chess pieces in the bottom there. Yeah, so I absolutely adore this one. Again, this is a favourite of mine. This was a 56 by 66 centimetres in rounds, and again, this was quite confetti, lots and lots of confetti, as you can imagine. There's not much colour blocking to this one. So it took me 56 hours and 31 minutes, and I started it on the 19th of October and I finished it on the 27th of December. So another stunning kit from Ennis Guerrero and Diamond Art Club. So this will be, I think, my second Ennis Guerrero that I've finished. I have got lots more in my stash, although I still don't have every single Ennis piece that Diamond Art Club has brought out. I'm hoping to complete my Ennis collection when most of them are, when they come back into stock, some of them on their website. But yeah, she's absolutely amazing. I love her. So last but not least, I shall get number 20. So this one is my 20th and final finish. So this one is my 20th and a final finish of 2022. And this one is Daughter of the Sea. And it's a square, and it's from Diamond Art Club. And the artist is Mystic Art Mirrors. It's a 51 by 71. And it took me 66 hours and 36 minutes between the 19th of October and the 29th of December. And again, it's another stunning, shiny canvas with tons and tons of ABs. I loved the blue ABs in her hair. They're absolutely stunning. Yeah, there's lots of ABs in the shells and the background as well, and the little octopus and the little axolotl are so cute, our little friends. And again, there's lots of ABs and the little axolotl's tail and the little fluffy bits round its head. Yeah, this was a fun one to do as well. Lots and lots of colour blocking though with this one, as you can probably tell with the background, but she's absolutely stunning, and I absolutely love Mystic Art Mirrors' work as well. Again, I have got a few more of her Diamond Art Club paintings in my stash, including, I think, a mystery one as well, and her rendition of Tinkerbell, the Green Fairy, I think she's called it. But I've got that in there as well. But yeah, this one's absolutely stunning, and I loved working on every single one of these diamond paintings that I have just shared with you for last 2022. And I've already had my first finish of 2023, which is a big one that I had started working on in 2022. I've just finished it about 4 or 5 days ago. So I will share that with you next time. But for now, I shall say thank you so much for watching the video if you've stayed this far, and if you would consider to subscribe to the channel, that would be amazing, for lots more content. And I will try and put varying projects on, sort of unboxings, kittings up, kittings down, maybe a few tips that I've picked up along the way, and you know, what equipment I like to use as well. So there'll be various videos for you to watch, and I will obviously try and vary the content as much as possible. But thank you so much for watching my very first video on my diamond painting place, and hope you liked it. If you did, please leave it a thumbs up, and consider subscribing and ringing the bell. And I hope to see you again soon. Take care, everyone. Bye.